good.
Tell me a little bit about Velen restoring the Sunwell right there.
I mean, so we know when you complete the Sunwell raid during the Burning Crusade, like initially they're like, "Hey, Kel'Thas was trying to use this as a gateway to bring Kill Jaden into the world, and because of that, it's been empowered by so much fell magic that we're probably gonna have to blow this thing up again." But Velen shows up and he's like, "No, look, there's still this heart of the Naaru, which was the Maru, the boss that you end up fighting just before Kill Jaden, I believe, during that raid. He has a different name, I think, like the Fallen something or something like that. But it's Maru, a fallen Naaru, and his heart is what is floating above this Sunwell here. And ultimately, Velen is like, it still is like preserved through the light, despite all of the void and corruption. It still is preserved through the light, and we can use this to save the Sunwell. And then he does, and as it happens, Liadrin's like, I never felt its presence like this before, or something like that.
And he knows what we did to the other
Oh yeah.
Naaru, right?
Well, I mean, that was the tortured Naaru is the one that we end up fighting. But also, just to remind everybody, the Naaru knew, like, Maru understood, even before he was taken by the Blood Elves, what would happen to him. That he was going to be tortured for his essence, essentially. That he was going to turn to the void, but that it would ultimately lead to the redemption of the Blood Elves. Which is why he doesn't fight back. He doesn't do anything about it, essentially. So yeah, that's essentially what we see here is the reignition of the Sunwell, and also the kind of we see this a lot with kind of some people talking about, like, I don't understand why the Blood Elves are so religious in Midnight. Well, guys, when your source of life gets taken away from you, and then literally, like, for years and years, you're just scrambling, grasping at straws, trying to figure out how to survive. And this entity comes and gives you that, despite it like, not to try and offend anyone, but it is kind of almost like a Jesus-ly figure in a way, where it's like this person endured torment so that you guys could find redemption. So it makes a lot of sense to me that the Blood Elves would then move forward into becoming a more religious kind of people.